Hey everyone, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where we talk about some of the hottest topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As always, be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. And if you're not subscribed, why not? You're getting daily and consistent hot topics here on the channel. Again, we're live on multiple platforms. We're also live on Facebook, the Kempire on Facebook, Kempire Radio Network on Facebook, and the Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're also live on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to that one, be sure to head on over there and subscribe as well. We have a couple of hot topics. You know, I've been trying to test out this afternoon slot on Sundays to see if this is a great time for everyone. There's a lot of hot topics that I want to get into, including some Michael Jackson news, Chrissy Teigen possibly being a cyber bully, and Naomi Campbell. We finally have a picture of Naomi Campbell's baby. But before we get into any of that, shout out to everyone that's already in the chat room. I appreciate everyone being here. Again, if you haven't liked this video or shared this video, be sure to do that right now. Let's give everyone a moment to do that. It is hot in New York City. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I do have my air conditioning on. It's loud for me, but I don't want it to be loud for you because I will turn it off if it's too loud. What's going on TikTok? Head on over to the Kempire Daily or Kempire Radio YouTube channels. We're live on those platforms. I'll be able to focus and see your comments there. But I do keep the TikTok platform live open during this live if you just want to hear the conversation. I also will be posting the link for you guys to call in and share your thoughts. All right. Let me get into this because, you know, I don't like to waste any time. And as always, we will be citing our sources in the description of this video. So be sure to check that out. I have quite a few different things to do today after this live, including record some more conversations with our girl Fem Tarot. Again, the month is almost ending. If you would like 15% off of a reading with Fem Tarot, who I already told you is so accurate, be sure to book that reading today. I know she's already booked up till September, which is okay. If you book now, you still will get the 15% off discount. Once you mention the Kempire, links are available in the description of this video. And a lot of people already have been reaching out saying that they've reached out for a reading with her or have had a reading with her. And they said it's been so incredible. So we'll talk about that. Look, it's the afternoon, so why not get your mimosa? Mine's a virgin. So you know what a virgin you know what a virgin mimosa is? Orange juice. Oh my goodness. And shout out to our new subscribers. Shout out to everyone watching from around the United States and around the world. And that was part of the reason why I decided to do this afternoon live of conversation and celebrity news, was because of a lot of our international fans have been saying this is a good time for them. So shout out to you guys. We will be trying to do more earlier lives, but we will continue to do some of our late night lives. But of course, let's just jump right on into this conversation. As you may recall, we reported that 50-year-old Naomi Campbell, supermodel Naomi Campbell, announced to the world that she is a new mom. A lot of people were speculating, did she give birth herself? You know, it's been a pandemic, so she should have. I mean, there's a lot of women in their 50s giving birth nowadays. We saw Janet Jackson do it not too long ago. Well, now we have a picture of Naomi's baby. We don't have a name, but we have a picture. A grainy picture, but we have a picture. Let me share it with you. Hold on. Let's go. Let me share. Hold on, y'all. So this is what happens when you don't have a producer. You're doing this yourself. Okay? So you don't have to bear with me. This is Naomi's baby. Let me just, so you guys can see it. So this was the grainy photo that Naomi gave us. I mean, it is what, you know what, matter of fact, I actually uploaded the photo. Let me just do, because you might be able to see it better here. There we go. Naomi's baby. So Naomi posted this photo and captioned it, "Blessed and grateful," and she tagged her mom, Valerie Morris Campbell, in the photo as well. First, people were saying, oh, is that the baby's name? But no, that's her mom. We're not sure if, we're not sure. We don't know if what the name of the baby is, but the baby's a cutie. I know people were speculating when we posted the photo before of just her feet. They were like, that looks like a white baby's feet. But as we already know, multiple, you know, people of color, when we're born, sometimes we're a little bit lighter. It takes us a little bit to get some color. So, but as you can see, a lot of people are sending Naomi love. Naomi, for the last 10 years, from what we're hearing and according to people, has always wanted to be a mom. So this is fantastic news. Congrats, Naomi. I love Naomi Campbell. I literally just last year got her coffee table book, which is gorgeous. And technically, it's not just one book. You're getting 2 books. And I would show it to you guys, but then they'll kick me off because it's a very revealing book. But it's really, really cool. And I love Naomi Campbell. So congrats to Naomi Campbell. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see baby Supermom, so cute. Everyone is loving beautiful baby. I just wish it was a better picture. Honestly, I'm like, where did y'all take, what 1990 something phone did y'all take this photo with? Let me take a sip. All right. TikTok, what's going on? So before we jump into the next story, first of all, again, congratulations to Naomi Campbell. New mom. Again, we don't know the details, if she was the one that gave birth or if she had a surrogate. None of those details, or the name has not been revealed just yet. For those that are just joining us, I'll show the picture again because the baby is so cute. The baby is so cute. Again, congrats to Naomi. Hold on, there we go. Look at the little baby. Baby's cute. But again, I'm still wondering why the grainy picture. I don't understand. I don't understand why, in this day and age, why the grainy picture? It is what it is. I'm sure we will be getting a full-on photo shoot very soon. This is Naomi Campbell, of all people, just saying. All right, let's get into this Michael Jackson story. If you follow me on my social media, you may have already seen a snippet of me talking about this Michael Jackson story. So I want to talk a little bit more about it here. Let me just open up the story so we can talk about it. Ooh. So Michael Jackson's, well, let me just backtrack and give you a little background. So Martin Bashir and the BBC have been under fire this week because Prince William and Prince Harry came out in defense of their mother from that 1995 interview that she did with Martin Bashir on the BBC. Well, now we're hearing that Scotland Yard is investigating some possible criminal acts that the BBC or Martin Bashir may have done to obtain that interview with Princess Diana. Well, I saw people in my commentary saying, well, what about the interview Martin Bashir did with Michael Jackson? Well, the documentary Living with Michael Jackson was also quite damning for Michael Jackson. Well, now his family is speaking out and blaming Martin Bashir for Michael Jackson's death. So this is what they're saying. And I know this might be a reach, but we're gonna report on it because I wasn't surprised by the story because, like I said, there were people already in my comments saying, what about Michael Jackson? What about Michael Jackson when we were talking about the Princess Diana interview that he did? So, okay, in case you forgot, this is according to TMZ. And again, as always, we cite our sources here on the channel. So be sure to check out the description of this video for a link for the full story. So this is according to TMZ. In case you don't remember, Bashir did a documentary in 2003 titled Living with Michael Jackson. It profiled Michael Jackson's life at the Neverland Ranch. During the interview, Bashir lasered in on Jackson's relationship, quote unquote, with young boys and the allegations. Look, because of community guidelines, I'm not going to go into all the allegations. But you may recall some of those allegations included a 13-year-old boy named Gavin Arvizo. There we go. And you may recall the infamous lines from this documentary where Michael Jackson says, "Why can't you share your bed? That's the most loving thing to do, to share your bed with someone." And as you know, he was prosecuted for allegations involving Gavin Arvizo. The jury found Michael Jackson not guilty in those allegations. Well, in the wake of the report concluding Bashir deceived Princess Diana into doing her famous interview, Jackson's nephew Taj and Michael Jackson's brother Tito now allege that Martin Bashir, quote, manipulated footage and unethical journalism. Okay. Oh, Lord. The pair believe that Bashir tricked Jackson the way he tricked Diana. Taj blames Bashir on Michael Jackson's death, saying Bashir manipulated footage and unethically journalism is one of the main reasons my uncle Michael is not here today. Taj wasn't done. He added this. That 2005 trial broke him. Shame on those who provided cover for Bashir. Shame on those who rewarded him. My family deserves an investigation and apology too. Jackson's former bodyguard, Matt Fidesz, told the Mirror the Jackson family is considering taking legal action. Ooh. EM says this, Martin Bashir became famous from interviewing Michael Jackson. MJ lived a sad life at times. I feel bad. There were some certain people on my TikTok comments saying that, no, Michael Jackson died from, drugs and overdose, whatever you want to call it. But then that could be argued, because was it this documentary that opened up litigation against Michael, that opened up criticism to Michael Jackson? Did that cause the spiral? It's going to be hard to determine. I'm not sure if this is worth Michael Jackson's family taking legal action. I think maybe talking about it is quite enough. But as I said to you before, in regards to the Princess Diana 1995 interview, Scotland Yard is investigating it. They're investigating the steps that Martin Bashir allegedly took in order to garner that interview with Princess Diana. And if you also remember from that time, Princess Diana and Michael Jackson were very good friends before her passing. So he was also at her funeral, I believe. I'm trying to remember everyone that was at the funeral. She had quite a few famous people at her funeral. Look, we will be following this story as always. And again, we have 50 people in the chat. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we go live or when we have breaking news or when we upload. Shout out to all of my mods that are already in the chat. Appreciate everyone being here. I know it was last minute live that I decided to do. Look, take a sip. If you're having your mimosa, that is a virgin mimosa. Don't get it twisted. I don't even think I could drink and go online. I mean, people do it. I don't drink though. Oh, anyways, let's get into some of the other stories that I want to talk with you about. Again, we have over 50 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video already, be sure to like it. I love it when I came to the chat before we even went live and there was already a dislike. And I was like, what are you disliking? You didn't even see the video yet. I have to say, for me personally, when I'm watching YouTube, you have to really say or do something in a video really bad for me to actually dislike it. Most of the time, I'm just liking a video if I really like what someone's done. And part of the reason why a lot of people are always saying like the video, because a lot of times we watch videos and even if we liked it or loved it, we forget to like it. So I know you're probably tired of people saying like this video, blah, blah, blah. No, it's because psychologically, a lot of us are watching things and we're not doing that. And it's a free and easy way to support the channel. So if you haven't liked the video, like the video. Shout out to, yes, yeah. Look, I know. I wasn't going to even mention it, but I was just like, it's always so interesting. It's always so interesting to me to see someone dislike a video that you haven't even watched yet. Okay, hater. If that makes you feel better, if that makes you feel better. All right, can we get into this whole Chrissy Teigen situation? Oh my gosh, Chrissy Teigen. Yeah, let's talk about her. Why? Okay, I just want to start the story out. I know we haven't talked about this story. It's been going on for a couple of weeks now, but I decided finally, Page Six did a whole expose on Chrissy Teigen being an alleged mean girl, alleged cyberbully from dating back to 2010. But I just want to point something out. When you post or when you Google Chrissy Teigen mean, this is what comes up. Chrissy Teigen mean. This is what comes up, y'all. All kinds of tweets from the past. This is a mess. Lord, let's get into what Page Six is saying about Chrissy Teigen in this story. And this is the only because we haven't done it. I said, okay, this live will be about this story. So Chrissy Teigen, let me just open this story, guys. Hold on, here we go. Oh, so as you know, Chrissy Teigen is also the wife of John Legend. She was a model. I remember. That's the thing about this, and this is why celebrities should just sort of wait a minute when a scandal happens. People forget very easily. I forgot that Chrissy Teigen, she wasn't the most liked celebrity or model when she first came out. It wasn't until her relationship with John Legend that she sort of became a little bit more likable. And look, I'm also going to understand that she also added to John Legend's more likability as well. But I think John Legend definitely upgraded Chrissy Teigen in regards to brand deals, which are slowly disappearing right now. Let's talk about this story though. Lord. And she was losing. Look, so it's coming out that Chrissy Teigen, and I can't even say allegedly because there's actual tweets. There's actual tweets. That's the thing, guys. If you're posting a tweet on social media, know that it's never deleted on Twitter. It's never deleted. It's never. Okay. So Pages is reporting that Chrissy Teigen is embroiled in a scandal that's casting a dark shadow over her career, not to mention the business deal she shares with John Legend and even her mother, who has benefited from Teigen's fame with a newly released cookbook of her own. Teigen has been exposed to sending shockingly cruel messages to other women on social media, telling TV personality Courtney Stodden, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. She said this to Courtney in 2011. This is the quote: "Go to sleep forever," and mocking Lindsay Lohan, who has admitted to cutting herself in the past by tweeting the same year. Lindsay adds a few more slits to her wrist when she sees Emma Stone. In 2013, Teigen publicly called teen mom Farrah Abraham a whore. I literally, when I saw these things recently, I was like, wait a second. Why do I remember Chrissy Teigen being such a troll on social media? And this is before Donald Trump or anything. And I was like, I remember she wasn't very liked back in the day when she first sort of came up on the scene. It wasn't until her relationship with John Legend that people really started to like, oh, Chrissy. That's when she really became a big deal. Sandy says, I'm so disappointed in her. She has everything a woman could want. What the hell is wrong with her? Remember, I just want to preface by saying this is over 10 years ago. But like I said, her trollish behavior is still somewhat there, but she's doing it more in a way that people approve of. Let's just say that. And when I say approve of, it was when she was attacking Donald Trump. So that was just some of the tweets. That was some of the tweets. I actually uploaded a couple of the tweets here. Okay. Oh, and first of all, she had a tweet about Mariah. I'm surprised people aren't talking about that, but maybe they are. But I saw the tweet. I was like, the Lambley hasn't gotten this woman together. Okay, we'll get into this. So these are the tweets that I was referring to in regards to some of the tweets that she tweeted to Courtney Stodden. But I know a lot of you are probably wondering, who in the hell is Courtney? Hold on. Let me just, like I said, there's no producer. I'm the producer here, y'all. Let's just go back because, as I said before, Page Six is doing a whole story on her. So back to what Page Six is saying about Chrissy Teigen. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Chrissy Teigen being an undercover bully from dating all the way back to 2010. So the revelation of this long forgotten messages led to Craven's cookware line. This is Teigen's cookware line, which Teigen tirelessly promoted to her 13.6 million followers on Twitter and 34.8 million followers on Instagram, being pulled from Macy's. Although it was previously reported that Target had also dropped Teigen, a rep for the store said this: "We made the mutual decision in December to no longer carry the cookware line. Macy's has not confirmed if the line is shelved for good." So there are a lot of people pulling out from collaborations with Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy is now holed up with her family at their Los Angeles home, and a source who knows her told the Post she is so raw and vulnerable. I don't know if she can come back to social media. The Teigen source admitted that the store brands had their hands forced to sever their relationships with the model after being bombarded by customer complaints on social media. This is a quote: "As you can imagine, last week was wild." This is what the source is saying. "When people start going after brands, whether warranted or not, it creates a mess for the brands to deal with." So Page Six reported that Bloomingdale's was hours away from signing a contract with Teigen to host a promotional event for the store, but pulled the plug this past Monday. Although a source with knowledge of the Verbo partnership told the Post there were no issues and the deal is moving forward as planned. Branding expert Mark Burkowski isn't sure Teigen will be forgiven by her fans or the people who hired her. So Verbo has not responded to requests for comment. So this is what Burkowski is also saying. No one tolerates the idea of a bully. Within the business values of many of these brands, it causes problems. It's all about authenticity. If you're found out not to be who you claim to be, that always leads to an Icarus moment, and everything comes crashing down. One day you're hot, and the next day you're canceled due to stupidity, arrogance, or ego. So this is not a good situation for Teigen, and I'm just going to reiterate this again. I've always known Chrissy Teigen to be a little bit problematic on social media, even before the last few years. I didn't realize there was this much smoke around Chrissy Teigen and this past behavior. I'm just shocked it's coming out now. She has really been a sponsorship darling in the last few years, especially with her relationship with John Legend, who's very squeaky clean. She sort of edged him up, and I think opened him up to a whole other audience. And some of the conversations that he's having, no word on if anything that he's involved in has been affected by this scandal surrounding her, but there are projects that they're working on together that probably will be affected. Okay, we have almost 70 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video, be sure to like it now because it's an easy and free way to support the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. We're testing out this new time slot on Sunday afternoons. If you're coming in from church, if you're getting ready for brunch, let me give you a little something. Yes, shout out to Susie. Susie says this: social media posts never go away. When are these bullies going to get it? I mean, I'm just surprised that Chrissy didn't get ahead of this situation beforehand, because I mean, I get it. I'm sure we tweet all kinds of stuff and we don't remember what we tweeted, but I never tweeted some of the stuff that Chrissy did. For those that are just joining us, I'm going to show you some. When you Google Chrissy Teigen mean, this is what comes up. All her mean tweets come up. But let's talk about her mean tweet. So as I said to you before, Courtney Stodden, if you don't know who she is, she first came into public eye in 2011 as a 16-year-old. So keep in mind, this was back in 2012, also dates back to 2011. Chrissy Teigen, a grown woman at the time as well, was tweeting a 16-year-old girl. So Stodden, who came into the public eye in 2011 as a 16-year-old, wed to a 51-year-old actor, Doug Hutchinson, brought the scandal to light on May 10th in an interview with Daily Beast. So that's how this all came about. Courtney Stodden came out about Chrissy Teigen's mean tweets. She was tweeting this to a 16-year-old, y'all. Oh, Lord. And the tweet I have up right now is not the meanest. The meanest one that everyone has been reporting on. She said in 2011, quote, this is Chrissy Teigen, "Go to sleep forever." But the tweet that matters to me is this one. This is back in 2010. How old is Rock and Roll at this point? They must be like over 10, right? Are they 10 years old or about to be 10? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. So some of the things that she was tweeting, she tweeted this about Mariah. Why is anyone surprised Mariah is having twins? I was always pretty positive there were 2 to 15 babies growing inside her. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's not that harsh. But you may recall there were a lot of really nasty memes about Mariah while she was pregnant. She gained a lot of weight during that pregnancy. I'm just surprised that the Lamberley hasn't got this girl together. But then again, y'all probably have, and I just missed it. And I probably just missed it. Like, really? How dare you? How dare you talk about Mariah like that? Here's another tweet. This was another tweet that she was tweeting to a 16, 17-year-old girl. Chrissy Teigen, your tweets are never deleted, y'all. I hate you. You don't know the girl. How could you hate someone? And look, I know there are a lot of you on social media that say very similar nasty things. I've seen some of those nasty things on my comment section too. However, thankfully, it's never really towards me. Not to say that you should be tweeting hateful things like that, But I'm just saying, thankfully, so far it's not towards me. Guys, we're almost at 11,000 subscribers. This week we celebrated 10,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of you guys. And be sure if you're watching these videos, a lot of you aren't subscribed. And that seems to be a common thing. That's not just me. There's a lot of YouTubers that have people that watch their videos but never subscribe. If you don't want to miss out, I'm giving you daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV recaps, and so much more. Speaking of recaps, can I digress for a second? Merchandise is coming, y'all. I got some sayings that we've been saying a lot. I digress is going to be one of them. So if anyone else has it on their t-shirts, watching y'all, cite your sources. First of all, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm doing. If you can see the amount of screens I have open and the amount of resources I have open, you'd be like, damn, I need a producer. Okay, let me see something. Sandy says, what happened to empowering women? Mind you, Chrissy Teigen at the time was what, 20-something years old? Or maybe older. I don't even know. But this was like over 10 years ago. But Courtney at the time, she was only 16, 17 years old. Oh, my goodness. Tavares says, yep. Yeah, we don't like her. I just can't. Does anyone else remember? Oh, 26. See, this is why I love you guys, because you guys keep. So just in case. She was 26 years old. Grown. Pretty much grown. Patty says, go to bully rehab. Do they have that? Because I would like to know what kind of growth Chrissy has had since then. Because like I said before, I feel like Chrissy has still been trolling people online, just in a more acceptable way. Let me just open up some of the other things. As I said to you before, if you're just joining us, when you Google Chrissy Teigen mean, all of her mean tweets come up. All of them come up. All of them come up. Ah, Lord. Lordy. And for those that aren't familiar, this is Courtney Stodden. Again, she was only 16 at the time when Chrissy was tweeting these things at her. I think it's a very sad situation. And we probably wouldn't have known about it if Courtney hadn't opened up to the Daily Beast about this stuff. Just saying. And that is for those that are watching this live afterwards. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to drop the StreamYard link for you to call in and share your thoughts. If you want to call in and share your thoughts, I'm going to share my thoughts. I'm wondering now, I'm looking at John Legend and Chrissy's relationship now. Was this sort of I don't want to say marriage of convenience, but a marriage. I mean, we see it all the time in Hollywood where people are, and I know a lot of people say, wait, but they have kids together. We've seen people that have gotten together for career moves. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do with your life. But now I'm starting to look at the relationship between John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Was this a career move on both of their ends? It's really helped elevate her career. It's helped not elevate John Legend's career, but sort of open him up to a newer audience. And look, and there have been rumors about John Legend for years. I don't know if I believe those rumors, but it is Hollywood. Sandy says John could do so much better, but people felt that even before this stuff came out. Some people just always thought that Chrissy Teigen was very crass, and that's why when this expose came out, I was just like, this is not surprising to me. Francesca says this: there is no way John wasn't aware of this side of her. Can you imagine what she says at home when we're not watching? When we're not watching? I don't know. I would be following the story because apparently she wasn't, as I said before, Chrissy Teigen wasn't just a bully to Courtney Stodden. She was a bully to Lindsay Lohan. She was a bully to Mariah Carey online. And mind you, Mariah Carey and John Legend did a song together. I wonder if she even knows about that tweet. I wonder if they're even in communication now. I wonder if she's apologized to Mariah Carey for that tweet. I'm wondering. I am wondering. Let me just say, hold on, what you guys are saying. Oh, wait, Chrissy said she would break up with him when he wanted to. What? What is happening? T. Maria, what's going on with your typing right now? I'm not sure. Are you spamming us? Are you spamming us right now? We have about almost 100 people in the chat. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. We're talking some hot topics. We talked about Naomi Campbell revealing a picture of her baby. She has a new baby. Also, we talked about Michael Jackson's family coming out and blaming Martin Bashir for his death after that infamous Living with Michael Jackson documentary. And now we're talking about Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen, her bullying tweets are coming out. Let me continue with the story on what they're saying. Okay, let me just say. So some of the other things that they're saying, as I said to you before, Stana did an interview with the Daily Beast. So she said this in the interview with the Daily Beast. She said she wouldn't just publicly tweet about wanting me to take a dirt nap, but would privately DM me and tell me to kill myself. Things like, I can't wait for you to die. These are quotes from Courtney Stodden's interview with the Daily Beast about the cyberbullying that she would receive from Chrissy Teigen. First of all, like, reading these tweets or hearing about these alleged DMs, it's disturbing. Like, who says that? I don't care how old you are. Even if you were 16 saying that to someone else on social media. Mind you, Chrissy Teigen was 26 at the time. Anyway, she says in March, hold on. So in March, Courtney, now 26, also posted a video to Instagram in which 2011 tweets from Teigen were revealed that ranged from I hate you to my Friday fantasy, you dirt nap. And while Teigen is known for her sparky humor, it didn't jibe with the image on which she has built her brand as a loving mother and wife and a champion of women. The 35-year-old model has made it her deal to be open and honest about everything from getting sober to the tragic stillbirth of her baby son, Jack, in 20 weeks into her pregnancy, even publishing a series of raw photos from the hospital back in September of 2020. It's also helped build a huge social media following, and it turns out some of the followers are just as vicious as she's been. As if you're wondering where I'm reading from, this is from the Page 6 expose on the undercover bully that we didn't know about, Chrissy Teigen. Let me just go scroll down, y'all, because there's just so much to report on this. As the Post previously reported, retired military nurse and self-confessed social media troll Carrie Ryan found herself in a Twitter war with Teigen back in 2019 after commenting, "You are way overrated," to Chrissy Teigen. And while that wasn't so nice in itself, Ryan was still shocked to be bombarded with messages from Teigen's followers saying they wish that she were dead. When she read about what Teigen had said to Stodden, Ryan said, "What has to happen to someone to get them to a place where they tell a 16-year-old to kill themselves? I don't know if mean is just her baseline or if she went through some tough stuff that got her to that point." Meanwhile, former Us Weekly reporter John Rarech was let go from the publication after an online spat with Teigen, said celebrities like Teigen don't realize the power of their words on social media. She and plenty of others don't think about the person on the other end. They think about the likes or comments and don't realize they are real people that their words affect. That there are real people that their words affect. They get a mass approval and have zero regard for the damage being done. So you may recall Chrissy Teigen attacked, I believe, what is his name? Sorry, y'all. John. She attacked him after a red carpet interview ended up with the headline, "Chrissy Teigen, we're hiring a night nurse for baby." When she accused him of trying to make her look like a poor, uncaring mother and get people talking, John told her that he didn't write the headlines and forwarded her a screenshot of the quotes he had sent to Us Weekly's editor. He was soon given his marching orders. I was on a freelance salary getting paid per event, trying to make rent. She carried on the next day and probably didn't remember any of it. After the revelation with Courtney Stodden, this is what Teigen tweeted. Not a lot of people are lucky enough to be held accountable for all of their past BS in front of the entire world. I'm mortified and sad at who I used to be. I was insecure, attention-seeking troll. I'm so sorry, Courtney. Courtney did accept the apology and forgave Teigen on Instagram, but added, I have never heard from her or her camp in private. In fact, she blocked me on Twitter. Girl. So as I said to you before, I've been following this story since it's been transpiring on social media, but I decided this afternoon to actually go live and talk about it, break it down, and get more into detail about it. So as I said before, Courtney says that she accepted Teigen's apology, but she has not heard from Teigen or her camp in private, because you can do a public apology, but girl, you should be reaching out. I mean, even send a basket, because what you said to someone, what if she did decide to take her life because of something that you said on social media? Social media, cyberbullying is a real thing. It's a real thing. People have taken their lives because of cyberbullying. This is what Courtney said. She posted, all of me wants to believe this is a sincere apology, but it feels like a public attempt to save her partnerships with Target and other brands who are realizing her, quote, wokeness is a broken record. Oh, my goodness. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me just post this. If you want to call in and share your thoughts. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Okay, let me take a sip. We have almost 100 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video, like this video. Decided at the last minute to go live and do an afternoon conversation with you guys. Let me just take a couple of callers and see what you are saying about this story. What's going on, OD?
Hey, y'all. So, I'm going to start from Naomi Campbell to Michael Jackson's, So, Naomi Campbell, it looks like she was taking a 1996 picture from back in the day.
I know.
No shade, but I like her baby. I think that's an old picture of her, but she looks different, and that's her. Well, the next one from Michael Jackson, I was hearing those rumors from back in the day, back in 2003. I heard those rumors. I didn't believe them. I just wanted the receipts. Like, show me some proof that he actually did those allegations to y'all kids. We all know Michael Jackson was, abused when he was a kid. So that's how he acts like a child. That's how he acts like a child. But that's not an excuse, but I'm not going to get into those allegations.
Yeah.
But
and what about this Chrissy Teigen bullying story?
I mean,
there's a lot.
You can judge somebody by their face. So like I said, she is a mean girl. I mean, I used to follow Chrissy Teigen back in 2010. So yes, I saw them tweets. I was not surprised that it's now surfacing now. Old girl is an online bully. She needs help. She needs therapy. And I'm glad. And I know her husband is going to divorce her, because it's like a, what's it called? How you explain it? Like a benefit marriage.
Oh, so you're speculating, like I had, that this relationship wasn't a marriage of love, but a marriage of convenience?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think should happen? Because, cancel culture is a thing. Do you think she should be canceled and disappear? Or what do you think what do you think she should do next?
Herself, go die. Yeah, she needs to be canceled. We don't know what's going on behind the doors. So she's maybe saying this to all of her little industry friends. But a tweet cannot be deleted.
Yeah.
So, yes, she needs to be canceled. She needs to, in her career right now, her and her little man can leave. And yeah, I don't care for her no more, because I just,
OD, I appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye. This is why I love when you guys call in and share your thoughts. Again, I'm going to post the link if you want to call in and share your thoughts on these hot topics. I decided at the last minute to go live and talk about these hot topics. If you're just joining us, shout out to everyone that's in the chat. We have almost 100 people in the chat. Let me know if you like this time. If you're watching this video afterwards, don't forget to leave a comment and let us know your thoughts. Yeah, you look, we're growing, we're getting a little effects. Shout out to chat. I see you guys sharing your thoughts on this. Look, we can speculate all we want. We can speculate all we want in regards to Chrissy Teigen, in regards to the Michael Jackson story. But I don't know. I feel like this whole situation, especially with Chrissy Teigen, I need a break. I need a break from her. And I think she's going to take the break. Shout out to Data. Data says it's too early, Kemp. It's 4:43 a.m. Monday here. Well, Data, you live in the future, way into the future. Data's in New Zealand. So there's only so much I can do in regards to it. Yeah, we could do probably a little bit later. But today, I couldn't do much later because I have to record a couple of conversations that I do with Femtaro that will be coming out on my page and on her page. If you haven't checked those out, be sure to check them out. All right. I'm going to round this out, y'all. I'm going to round this out. I just want to hear last minute conversations, what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh. Data says, I still don't like Oprah for that Michael Jackson hate show after his death. I mean, there were a lot of people that were saying those things about Oprah too at the time. Look, Leslie says it is, 6:45 in Paris. So it's a good time for Europe. Noxima says this is late. Look, as I said before, Data is way into the future. Data's in New Zealand. We're trying to find a good median of time for everyone. Again, we have over 100 people watching this video. If you haven't liked it already, be sure to like it. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section for those that are watching this after the live about any of the hot topics that we spoke about today. And I just want to kind of reiterate some of the things we did. We finally got a picture of Naomi Campbell's baby. Not sure when or with what camera this picture was taken with. But yeah. We also talked about Michael Jackson. The family of Michael Jackson are coming out and being very critical of Martin Bashir's documentary that he did with Michael Jackson, Living with Michael Jackson, back in 2003. They are blaming Martin Bashir for the death of Michael Jackson. And of course, we're talking about Chrissy Teigen and the online bullying that she's been accused of. We've been following this story for the last couple of weeks and decided to finally report on it. It's been a while. And as I said to you before, these are just some of the tweets that she had posted to a 16-year-old. And then she had this hate train towards Mariah. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? The disrespect. The disrespect. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to end this live. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Robin Carter, thank you so much for the super chat. Robin says, I love a Sunday show. Sunday YouTube is so boring. I thought so too. I said, you know what? Maybe we could spice it up a little bit and do a quick live chat. It's a busy day already for me. As I said to you before, I'm about to do another Femtaro project. So stay tuned for that. Again, if you haven't liked this video already, be sure to like it. And if you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. TikTok, thank you so much for watching as well. I always have my TikTok live open so they sort of see the behind the scenes. You guys, I appreciate everyone being here. Yes, Martin Bashir and the BBC are currently in a lot of trouble with the British royal family, hence Michael Jackson family jumping on it. Yes, Scotland Yard is currently investigating some fraudulent paperwork they may have presented to Princess Diana in order to garner that 1995 interview with her. And as I said to you before, there were already people in my comments saying, you know, what about Michael Jackson and the interview that he did with Martin Bashir and some unethical journalistic moves that he took. Okay. Carly says, okay, great short show. Yeah, I didn't want to make it too long as before. Susie says, thanks, Kempire. Love Sunday show. Have an awesome day, everyone. Yes, everyone have a wonderful day. Go sip a mimosa if you want to, or just go relax. It is Sunday before the next workday week. It is hot here in New York. So I'm going to go rest before the next project that I have to do today. Again, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in today. And I will see you all. Well, we're supposed to do a live to recap Shahs of Sunset and Married to Medicine. That will be tomorrow evening. So be sure, again, if you're not subscribed and you want to be a part of that, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out when there's breaking news, when we go live, or when we upload. And shout out to everyone that was here. I appreciate you all. And I will see you later.